Concrete, now with 100% less heartbreak, and 100% more sanity. Listen, we all know the traditional way of building in Kenya. It usually involves cutting down enough timber to make a British colonialist jealous, a shuddering process that takes longer than trying to exit a Nairobi expressway, and that constant, 2 a.m. paranoia that your cement bags have grown legs and are currently sprinting past a watchman whose entire CV is "I am a relative of the foreman." Enter Newpack Creations beam and block flooring. It's like Lego for grown-ups who actually want to host their housewarming before their youngest child graduates university. If you're still pouring slabs the old-fashioned way, you are basically volunteering to pay expressway tolls while riding a donkey. Why you need this, unless suffering is your love language. Faster than a matatu dodging a traffic cop, zero shuddering. No waiting 28 business days for curing while you perform ritual sacrifices to the rain gods. You lay the pre-stressed beams, slot in the hollow blocks, and boom, you have a floor. You'll be roasting your first goat while your neighbor is still arguing with his fundi about why 50 pieces of plywood and 3 bags of nails just evaporated into the atmosphere. The "I can't hear you" acoustic shield, our sound insulation, is legendary. Want to host a full-blown Kanisa Kesha or a reggae night upstairs while the kids sleep like they are in a coma downstairs? Or maybe you just don't want to hear your ground floor tenant's 3 a.m. relationship breakdown phone call where he is being reminded he is not the man he thinks he is? It's so quiet upstairs, you'll forget other human beings exist downstairs. 100% theft-proof, unless they bring a logistics company. Look, nobody is tucking a 4-meter pre-stressed concrete beam under their arm and casually strolling past the gate like they are visiting their grandmother. Unless a thief shows up with a full logistics team, a heavy-duty crane, a police escort, and a letter from the county government, your materials are staying exactly where you left them. Save your coins, and your will to live. Minimal specialized labor is needed. It's so simple to assemble, even your nephew who specializes in TikTok and vibes and once got lost in his own house could actually be useful on-site for once. Less time on site means less money spent buying the construction crew overtime chai, mandazi, and the occasional motivation that suspiciously looks like their salary. Built for the big one. We reinforce our systems properly because we believe your house should remain standing even if the earth decides to perform the Sukuma Wiki shake with the magnitude of a Kenya power bill. It's seismically resilient, because inshallah is a beautiful spiritual practice, but a terrible structural engineering calculation. Hide the evidence. The hollows in our blocks are perfect for routing electrical cables, plumbing pipes, and hiding your secret snack stash from kids who have the detective instincts of a flying squad officer. Everything is tucked away neatly, making your fundi look like an architectural genius from Dubai instead of a man who just eyeballed a measurement. Stop building like it's 1924, or the British are still here. Why spend your life savings on timber formwork that eventually just becomes very expensive firewood? Why wait for favorable weather when our pre-stressed concrete beams don't care if it's the scorching sun or a Nairobi deluge that makes you want to build an ark? Build smarter, build quieter, and for the love of all things holy, build before your hair turns gray and your WhatsApp status becomes "God is my architect." The Newpack guarantee. Our floors are structurally tougher than a Nairobi landlord's heart when you mention a rent reduction. They provide thermal comfort, acoustic peace, and zero shuddering stress that makes you want to sell the whole plot and move to a rental in Syokimo. Ready to level up? Don't let your construction site become a historical ruin that future generations study in primary school to understand how people suffered. Stop the fundi drama. Stop funding the timber cartels. Stop pretending that 3 trips to check on the site is actual project management. WhatsApp us today for a free quotation and materials estimate. Newpack Creation, we provide the beams, you provide the dreams, and the goat-eating ceremony invite. Please, we are very serious about the goat.